Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are here to plan the second week of June. So first things first, I'm going to grab my little step-by-step instructions on how to do my weekly planning. This helps a lot, so I highly suggest if you do a weekly planning that you have a step-by-step. This way you don't need to think about what you have to do when you are planning. So I'm going to start with the daily sheets. This planner has monthly, weekly, and daily sheets. I use the daily sheets the most, so for me they are the most important part of my planning. That's why I'm starting with them. So first of all, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to write the days that I'm going to do home office and the days that I'm going to go to the office. So Mondays are usually my home office days. So I'm just going to write on this top space right here. And then Tuesday is going to be an office day. And the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to not write down, but I'm going to mark the time that I expect to start my work and the time that I expect to be done with work. So on Mondays, I expect to start at 8. So let me just mark that down. And then on Tuesday, I expect to start at 7 because I do arrive at the office at 7 o'clock. I usually stop at midday to have lunch, and then we are back by 1 o'clock. And when I do arrive at 7 o'clock at the office, I can leave the office at 4:30. So I'm going to mark that down. There you go. And then on Monday, I usually have a meeting at 10, and then I go to the gym until 12:30, and I'm back at work at 1:30. So I'm just going to do that, 1:30 here, and then after 11, I am done here. And because I take this break during the day, I have to compensate and stay until later. So let me just check here at what time I usually finish. 7 o'clock. Okay, so Mondays are usually late days. There you go, 7 o'clock. So these are the hours that I usually start and stop my work. Now I'm going to put all of my gym hours. So on Monday, I usually go to the gym right after my meeting. So right here, I have a meeting that goes from 10 o'clock until 11. Usually I do spend a little bit of time after the meeting because sometimes the meeting goes over 11 o'clock. But when that does happen, I do discount that from the time that I arrive. So for example, if the meeting is finished at 11:30, then instead of going back to work at 1:30, I go back at 2. So this is just one of the advantages of working from home. You have more flexibility in terms of what you're doing during the day and at what time you can stop and start your work. So I'm just going to put these stickers here. Sometimes the machine doesn't cut perfectly, that's why it gets kind of messed up, but that's fine. Then I have gym during the morning here. And on Tuesday, I have a gym session after I'm back from the office. So usually it takes me half an hour to go back home. And then I give myself another half hour to get ready, to clean up the litter boxes for my cats, and also to feed them. So I give myself half an hour for all of these things before I go to the gym. And then I stay usually 1 hour and a half. Not at the gym itself. Usually at the gym I stay at 1 hour and 15, something like that. But I do count the time that I spend going to the gym and coming back from the gym. There you go. And now in terms of commuting, I'm just going to write here that I'm going to commute. And then here I don't need to commute. Then in terms of meetings, like I said, I have a meeting weekly at 10 o'clock on Mondays. So I'm just going to point that here. This is going to be my weekly team update. And then on Tuesday, I do have quite a few meetings. I have one starting at 9:30 Let me just check because I do have the calendar zoomed in. So I don't understand it as well as when it's not that zoomed in. There you go. So I have another one at 10, and this is going to be a 1-hour meeting. And this is a meeting that we usually have weekly to plan for 2 projects that we have. And this is going to be a 2-week plan. Then I have another meeting right here at 11. I don't like meetings at 11 because they can go until 12:30 if we pass more than 1 hour in those meetings, so I kind of lose a little bit of my lunch time. I can compensate that by arriving later at the office when we go back from lunch, but I usually like to come back from lunch at 1 o'clock. There you go. So at 9:30 I have the T1 lab update, and then at 10 o'clock I have the sprint planning for the project 068, and then at 11 I have the workload revision for our entire team. And then I also have another sprint planning at 2 o'clock, and this is going to be just a half-hour planning here, and this is going to be for project 75049, which is another team that I'm working with. So there you go, and this is going to be the Obeya for the project. Okay, so quite a few meetings there. Now I'm just going to have a look if I have anything more important on these days. Oh yeah, so on Tuesday I have a birthday, and then on Wednesday is Valentine's Day here. So the birthday is at 6, so I'm probably not going to be able to go to the gym. I should have looked at that before, but that's fine. I'm going to move the gym a little bit. Not sure at what time I can go to the gym, because if I leave at 4:30 I won't be able to go to the gym, and I'm definitely going to come home late from that birthday. So maybe I'll leave at 4, sorry. Maybe I'll leave at 4. And then I'm going to go straight to the gym. Maybe I'll stay a little bit less time than what we are supposed to. I'll try to do that. So just 1 hour this day. I'll try to do that. See if that works. There you go. Because I do have a birthday starting at 6. I'm just going to put this here. I'm trying not to get away from the gym for anything. So even though I have a birthday here, I could just not go to the gym and try to go to the following day. But I'm trying not to do that to avoid kind of losing my rhythm in terms of the gym, because it's very easy to do. There you go. So I'm probably going to come back at around, I think at 9 I might leave, because I do have to work from the office the following day, so I don't want to come home too late. So I'm just going to write here David's birthday party. There you go. Perfect. Okay, that's what we have for Tuesday and Monday, I think. Now on to Wednesday and Thursday. So Wednesday is going to be an office day, and Thursday is also going to be an office day. Since for office days I arrive at 7, this is going to be the case for both of those days. And then I'm also going to stop for lunch at midday, with a difference that on Wednesday I have a training session. So we have training on safety which means that I'm going to stay 1 hour later, which means I could come back home 1 hour earlier on Tuesday. I might do that. Not sure yet, but I might do that. So the training is scheduled to finish at 5, and then this is just going to be half an hour extra from what I usually do. So I can leave half an hour earlier the previous day. So I think that's going to work out perfectly for me. There we go. So I do have a whole day of training. I'm just going to use one of these stickers here. They are a little bit different color. So yeah. Oh yeah, I just remembered why I didn't want to put my gym session on Wednesday instead of Tuesday. I knew there was a reason behind it, not just because I didn't want to change the days that I do my workouts, but it's also because Wednesday is Valentine's Day. So yeah, that's why I didn't want to change it. I'm messing this up. This doesn't start until 8 o'clock. I wish the stickers were a little bit easier to remove because they do damage the sheet, the page, but I don't have any other options because I do the stickers myself, unless I invested in better sticker paper. But for the moment I have a couple still, so I don't want to waste them. So I'm just going to skip ahead and do that because that's probably going to take a while. I do have quite a few hours here to fill in with these stickers. I could just write down with my pen, but I think it looks cute when it has the stickers for the most important events and such. So I'm just going to use the stickers. Okay, perfect. I'm done with that. And then on Thursday, I don't have any meetings yet. So I'm just going to put down the stickers for my gym session, which is going to be here at 5:30 until 7. So I'm just going to write here on top that it's going to be Valentine's Day. Perfect. Okay, I think that's all for Friday and Thursday. Not Friday, Wednesday and Thursday. So I'm just going to write here that I have this safety training. So basically this training is for us to learn how to do risk assessment and know a little bit more about the risks during operation. So I think it's going to be a good training to participate in. On to Friday. So Friday, I think I'm gonna start. Oh wait, let me check what else that I have, if I have anything else here on the monthly for those days. So Wednesday I have Valentine's Day, the safety training, and then on the 13th I have Lily's birthday. Okay, so this is going to be a home office day, and on this day I'm going to wake up at 7:30 and then I'm going to start work at 8, which means I think I'm going to go to the gym after 10 o'clock. I think I'm going to go at 11, which is the usual time I go on Mondays. So there you go, at 11. I'm going to go to the gym, which means that I'll have to compensate somehow because I'm going to lose a couple of hours here. And then to go back and all, I think I'm gonna give myself I'm going to give myself 1 hour to get back home and do that stuff. And then because of that, I should be finishing at 7. And then I think at 7 is when starts my, I think I'm gonna put actually 8 because Lily usually works until late. So I'm just going to put here that this is going to start at 8. This way I have a little bit of time to go to the gym, to do my work, and just relax after. So this is going to be a social event. This is going to be Lily's birthday. And I think it's going to go until later. Maybe at 11 it will be done. Maybe earlier, not sure. There you go. And this is going to be the gym. And I do have a meeting here, which is at 3 o'clock. So it's going to be a 1-hour meeting. Go ahead and put this right here. This is going to be a meeting about my yearly goals for my work. And this is going to be the 4th meeting of the year. And my yearly goals are already defined and I'm working on them. And this is just a follow-up for that. Okay, I think we're done with all the special events and such. Let me go back onto the monthly to see if I have anything else. No, I don't think so. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to see what else I need to do on my weekly planning. So meetings and events to the daily plan, we did that. Decide when each task for work will be done. Okay, for that, I'm going to go back to the weeklies. And in the last video, actually I think the video that's going to come up to go up tomorrow, I did a review on last week's tasks, and then based on that, I'm going to go ahead and write the tasks for this week. So I know, first of all, before I get into any of that, I know that next week I'm going to have to do a RB crack review. So that's going to be done until the 12th, I think. And then I also want to do the rigging proof for T353068. I want to sign the calculation memo for T3. I need to finish the RLI template. This is important. I also want to sign the partial report for T3. And we need to sign the go, no go for T3 test start. And then I can also sign the commissioning for T3068. I need to send T3 partial to IDC. What else can I do? I think that's all. I can work on the 75025 stress document and then also sign the 75025 Excel stress. And I think I put all of these already here. Calculation memo, yeah. So let's go back into the monthly and see if we have anything else for the monthly here. Partial report, RLI template, stress document, test procedure, handling revision, stress document, memo, partial report, and dissection report. Okay, I think that's all. I don't need anything else for this here. I'm going to put here to complete the ETS, which we do weekly. And then I'm also going to put here film the weekly review for the 2nd week, and then film the plan with me for the 3rd week of June. And what else do I have? Let me go back into the videos that I plan to post. And then I have Ultimate Planner System. Okay, these are all of the tasks that I have for this week. Let me put it right here on the weeklies. And there we go for the, oh no, actually, let's go back. And now I'm going to choose when I'm going to do each one of these tasks. First of all, on Monday, I do need to do the RB crack review. I'm also going to try to sign the partial report for T1. Let me see what else I can do. I should do the go or no go for the commission for the T3 test start. And then what else? I think I'm going to leave these for now. And I also need, yeah, I think that's all. I'm also going to put here the gym and here also the gym. And then on Tuesday, I do want to do the rigging proof for T353068. I also want to work on the RLI template. And then what else do I need to do? Here I can send T3 partial to IDC. Rigging proof, let me see what else. Yeah, I think that's all. Maybe do the 75025 stress document, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, I'm not going to put anything. Maybe work a little bit on the RLI template during the first 2 hours here. The first hour actually when I get to the office, because I'll be in training for most of the day. On Thursday, I'm going to go ahead and do the RLI template as well. I'm going to do the sign calculation memo for T3. I need to sign also the partial report, but actually this is not going to happen because I'm just going to cross that because that's going to take a while, at least 2 weeks. So I can't sign that right now. The commissioning, I need to send a commissioning to review, and I'm going to ask that on Tuesday. Okay, and then what else do I need to do? I think that's all. Then on Friday, I'm going to go ahead and complete the ETS. I'm also going to sign the commissioning for T353068. And then I'm going to work on the RLI template, which is probably going to take a while. And I'm also going to go ahead and sign the 75025 Excel stress. One thing that I need to do as well here, let me just put the gym right here on Thursday and Friday. So here I'm just going to write by Lily's gift and also by Davi gift. So I think that's all that I'm going to write for now here. This way, when I start my day, I know exactly what I have to get done. And one thing that I'm going to do with you all right now is just categorize and prioritize my tasks. So I'm going to use the Franklin Covey method, which is to give it a letter and a number. So the letter is going to go from A, B to C. So I can have A, B, or C. And then I have the ordered number for what I'm going to do first. So A is for the things that I have to do this day. B is going to be for the things I should do this day. And then C is going to be for the things I could do this day. So first things first, I'm going to put A on this one that I have to do. I'm going to put A on this one as well. And then I'm going to put B on this one and C on this one. Since I have just a few tasks here, I'm not going to order it in number because maybe a couple other tasks are going to come. So I'm just going to put this here. Okay, I think we are done with the daily. Sorry, my camera cut off what I was saying before, and then I jumped right into the weekly planning. So what I did was just to put all of my meetings here in pink, and then in green I put my gym hours, and in blue I put my social events. I was saying that I wanted to stay at home on Wednesday because it is Valentine's Day, but ended up having this safety training here, so I'm going to the office. So here on Tuesday, I have at 6 o'clock David's birthday. So I'm just going to write that. And then at 7 or 8, this is going to be Lily's birthday. So that's what we have for this week. And then I'm going to just put here my tasks for the week. And then I'm going to have a look at my weekly planning list. So first is to write down the meetings on the weekly section. We did that. Check additional events on the monthly section. So we did that as well during the daily planning. So yeah, we don't have anything else here. We already put everything that we needed. Then add one column for the tasks of the week on Saturday. Actually, I used to do that before, but now I'm using this here. So I'm just going to write here on top, add a half sheet for the tasks of the week, and check the tasks that were not previously completed. So we did that. Add one column on Sunday to account for the hours spent on each deliverable. That's going to be done on the weekly review. Then add the meetings and events to the daily plan. We did that. Decide when each task for work will be done. We did that. And then add home and personal tasks to the daily sheets. So I did that for the work days. I didn't do that for the weekends, but I'm going to leave the weekends open because maybe something will happen during these 2 days. And then add recurring events and tasks on the daily sheets, such as the gym and so on. Okay, I think we're done then with the planning for this week. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave your like and also subscribe here to my channel. It helps me a lot. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.